All right, so we're ready to jump in with our cell shading demo. Okay, so as always, I always start out with my underdrawing. First things first though, I like to change my background color to a more neutral tone so that it's not quite so bright and distracting. I'm gonna go with this really desaturated dark green, okay? Then I'm going to make sure I have the right brush selected. For this one, we're gonna be sketching in with our round brush. So regular round brush in Procreate, unmodified, and I have the opacity pulled down to about 50%. Okay, and this is what we're going to use to sketch with. So we're going to start out really rough and really loose when we're coming up with our idea, okay? The looser you can start, the better, because we can always refine more and more, but if we go too tight, too fast, then we're going to have a really hard time making good decisions when it comes to our art. So I'm just going to start out by blocking in kind of what I'm picturing. I'm imagining sort of like this gorilla type character, okay? At least a gorilla sort of type body. I don't know if he's actually going to be a gorilla, but I imagine maybe he's like a medic and he's kind of running into battle in order to, you know, save someone or heal them or whatever. Okay. So I'm just sketching that in here, the rough dimensions of his body. Okay, then his arm here is kind of bent forward. Maybe he has something in his hand, like a potion or something like that, that he's running to try and give to someone. Okay. Then his hips here have this foot coming forward, this leg, and then his foot here. And then this other one here, something like this. His leg there. Okay. Maybe he has like some straps or something going across his chest that sort of holds all of his different potions or ingredients, stuff like that. You can see him keeping it real loose, right? There's not a lot of details in the face or anything like that. We're just trying to get those main forms in. So now that we've done this, what we can go ahead and do is take our lasso tool and kind of resize things, shift stuff around so that it fits more with where we want it to be on the image. Okay, so like for his legs, for example, I think these need to be a little bit up closer, tighter with his body. And a little bit more squat on some of these. And you can just come in here and rework all this stuff till it's at the proportions and ways you want it. Okay. I think I want his whole body to be turned just a little bit more, so it really feels like he's sort of flying through the air. We can take this arm and turn it. Okay, get some of those shoulder muscles up in there. All right, there we go. Now if you need to do another layer on top of this, so it's another rough layer before you get to this final stage, that's totally fine. Also, if you're doing this, you know, maybe you get to here and you're like, I don't know if I like this. You can also do this first if you want, but you can bring your brush size down and maybe just sketch out to the side here a few alternate poses that maybe you want to try, right? You don't just have to go with the first one that you come up with. You can kind of thumbnail it out, find out what's going to work for your image. Okay. So it's up to you. Don't feel like you're married to whatever the first part is, right? You have plenty of options to kind of explore, look around. Like I said, this is only the really rough stage, so in the next stage we'll probably get a little bit more detailed, maybe add some horns to his body or stuff like that. Okay, that's it for this lecture. I'll see you guys in the next one.